Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day it is, wherever you may be. It is my sincere prayer and hope that all is well with you and yours. I'm M.A. Truth, and welcome back for some more deep thinking. Oh, my head hurts with the bullshit that's going on. My head literally hurts. I've had to dig deep within myself. I'm always saying to you, my fam, those who vibrate on the same page with me, I say, dig deep, look within yourself, challenge yourself, love on you first, then you can love on others. I wish that was a universal thought, really, but I know it's not. So this morning, this Sunday morning, I woke up and the stuff I was seeing on the tube was horrendous. It had taken another level of vitriol. And when I say vitriol, the definition of vitriol is simply what it says: cruel and bitter criticism, caustic language. So let's look at it like this: those that are against us meaning people other than the old white guys sitting in the seats of power. The hatred towards us is on another level. This is another level, another degree of hate. We all know, those of us who have common sense and acknowledge what's going on. United States was never built for other people. They say, that immigrants are welcome, not realizing that the ones who wrote this Constitution were immigrants too. However, they say the immigrants are welcome. We all one people. They never really believed that. You couldn't believe that if you are enslaving other human beings. So everybody ain't equal. Let's just get that bullshit out the way right off the top. It was never meant to include the slaves and the natives of the land. Okay. And anybody can be a slave if they are under somebody else's rules. Okay. So for those that want to, go back to the African diaspora and all that kind of stuff, look, people of color have been on the globe long time. Okay. Everybody didn't come over here on this fucking boat that y'all keep talking about. It's just my opinion. Don't have to agree. I really don't care. It's my opinion. My people were already here. We did have an immigrant come over. That would be my great grandfather on my mama's side. He was an Irishman, infiltrated the Ojibwe clan and got in there and hooked up with my great grandmother. Okay. Thus, the complexion. However, my heart beats, for lack of a better term, so those who don't understand can get it. My heart beats black. My heart beats melanin. Well, I ran across a video this morning, and this lady is speaking to the very things that I'm trying to address right now. And it's just 3 minutes and 52 seconds. And I want to play this for you. Her name is Martha Harris. Her Her clip on YouTube is entitled, "They'd rather burn it all down than let us have a peace. The hate runs deep." The hate, this isn't hate. This isn't hate. This is a whole different vibration than just hate. If you listen to how the tone that these motherfuckers speak when they're referencing others, that energy is a penetrating energy. It's an evil energy. The words in and of themselves are bad enough, but the energy behind them is even worse. So I'm going to play this clip for you right quick. And again, like I said, her name is Martha Harris. And her piece is, "They'd rather burn it all down than let us have a peace. The hate runs deep." Of course, I will put a link in the description so that you guys can hear it. Here she goes.
So bad. So bad. I'm going to tell you why. Because they know that we are very intelligent. They can't take anything from us. We are brilliant. We have so much that's going for us. Very, very bright people. They know that once we come together and do the things that we need to do, there's no stopping us. But these people are so afraid of us. Everything that's been put out there for Black people, they are snatching it away. Because they are so afraid that we are going to take something away from them. So afraid. These people are so afraid that they rather burn everything down to keep us from having a piece of it. Burn it down. Because the way everything is going right now, you can tell. You can tell they rather burn it down than to see any of us have a piece of it. But with everything that's going on and how this administration is just showing us that the United States has always been like this. It was just kind of hidden. You know, as they say, it was dormant. You know, we seen it here and there, you know. It was lying dormant. But now, it's so wide open, and we all can see so clear now, which we've seen it before, but we truly can see it now. Everything is so clear, crystal clear. But these people are so afraid that we are going to just take something away from them. And it's just a shame. It's absolutely a shame that these people are so afraid of us. Because they know we have bright minds. We can go out there and do whatever we put our minds to. So much smarter than they are. And they are so afraid of us. But like I stated, they rather burn the United States down rather to share a piece of it with us.
Now, I'm going to stop that for a quick sec. She's a mature woman. I would say she's not nowhere anywhere as old as I am. However, my opinion, what I have seen over my 74 years. I was born in 51. Okay. Eisenhower was the president. The racism, even in the 50s, was different. It was there, not denying it. Race was still there. Hatred was still there. But it was a different energy behind that hate. And what this lady is saying about, that we as a people, we have gifts, we have talents. We always have had that. The oppressor is the one who doesn't have any gifts or talents, because they always steal. I'm going to refer back to that good old scriptures. He says, the devil comes but for to kill, to steal, to kill, and to destroy. Has that not been that legacy of that so-called white Christian mindset? To kill and to destroy. If they don't understand it, then it's wrong. That's your opinion. Have your opinion. But because you, as an individual or a group of peoples, do not comprehend anything, does not mean that it is wrong. It's different. And it's different for a reason. See, they can't vibe on what we vibe on. We're on a whole different plane of vibration. And the hate, the vitriol that I spoke of earlier, is because they know it. They've always known it. They've got secrets in the Vatican, underground, shit that they have stolen decades after decades, millennia after millennia, things that belong to the natives of their land that have been ripped from them, destroyed, taken, and squirreled away so that they can study it and mimic it. They mimic a lot of things. And they say that, impersonation is the greatest form of flattery. Yes. So when they out here trying to do us, hey, applaud us, not them. You got my drift. The energy behind this is different. So what I'm asking of my fam, those that vibe with me, who can comprehend what I'm saying. And again, you don't have to agree, but if you can understand what I'm saying, you know that the vibration is entirely different. This shit has intensified 100-fold. We're constantly being bombarded with the bullshit. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Yet and still, we keep doing it. We bob and weave. Bring it. Got that. Oh, it's okay. But we still up. We still standing. White folks can't survive like we survive. Let that sit in. They can't survive like we survive. They can't do what we do. Because our rhythm is innate. It's inside us. We don't have to mimic a motherfucking thing because we are in tune with Mother Nature. We are in tune with Mother Earth. We are in tune with Gaia. We are in tune. And what helps us be in tune is our melanin. I want y'all to think about that. I'm going to put girlfriend back on, and we'll finish listening to what she got to say. I just wanted to interject that real quick. You know me. Hold on.
Go figure that one out. And I will see y'all in the next video.
Oops. Well, that was the end of her video. That worked out just fine. And she's right. They do not want us having anything. Rosewood, all those towns that have been burnt up, burnt down, bombed. Folks running through like Sherman went through Georgia, just from one end to the other. They're just trying to wipe out everything that we produce. But we're not bothering you. This is what I don't understand. Wherever we flourish, they mad about it. What you mad about? We ain't fucking with you. Stop fucking with us. How many creators do you all watch? Especially us. And folks is, getting into their shit, commenting and stuff. Why are you over here? This is a black conversation. This is a melanated conversation. You ain't on the same wavelength we on. Our shit's different. And different is not bad. Different is different and can excel if it's allowed to. And for those of us who recognize our difference, those of us who recognize that we are vibing up to an entirely different scenario, we have to be careful who we share our shit with, who we share our vibration with. We have to be careful. Everybody is not worthy of our attention or our vibe. And this is what they can't get. Okay? They can't get that. They just don't understand. And it's sad. And the vanilla folks that's in my family, up there in Canada, I don't communicate with them. And it's nothing but demographics. And they in Canada, I'm here in the States. We don't talk. That's the Canadian clan. Now, my South Carolina clan, it was a family reunion that I went to with my grandmother's cousin. And I represented her. She had long since passed. So my daughter and I went with cuz. And honey, the room looked like the Rainbow Coalition. Okay. However, there was an issue when one of the white family members, who was not blood, mind you, had married into the family, was talking smack. And the melanated folk, they got live on her ass and told her she didn't know what she was talking about because you was married in, you wasn't born in, so you should have no standing with us, okay? Oh, it was ugly. It was funny, but it was ugly. I think what I really want to convey is that we must be vigilant, extra vigilant in what we do and what we say to our own. Raise your children up so they know who the hell they are and not who they have been identified by with regarding this society. Know for yourself who you are. And for all of us who got this mixed shit going on, take the best out of all of it and do your thing. You don't have to hate. And I believe that that's another issue with regards to our fine white men that think they know everything. You don't know shit. But you're scared. You're scared. What you scared of? They're afraid, one thing, in my opinion, that we will do the same thing to them that they've done to us. I'm not going to say that that's not a possibility. What I will say is that for the majority of us, that's not how we vibe. I think, I know, that those have who have perpetuated the crimes that they have upon the melanated people of the world, your day has come. See, the ancestors don't play. Ancestors do what they do. We, the living, can communicate with them, and many of us hear them. And what they are saying is, their time is up. And that's why they're running scared. And that's why they're doing all the evil shit that they're doing. It has escalated. It's ugly. It's ugly. So I would like to leave this video with a word of encouragement. I would ask, as I do for myself and my own, that you keep each other covered in prayer. Okay? Pray to a great spirit within. Know that you are safe and that you are protected. We don't have to stoop to the same levels that they are, trying to get back at people. Y'all don't even belong here. Go back to where y'all came from. How about that? How about that? I know that's ugly. It sounds ugly. However, that's the sentiment right now, you know? Still trying to take over, still trying to steal. Perfect example of that is the bullshit that many voted into the White House. I don't know why. What did you think was going to happen? You get rid of the immigrants, those that come here to work in the fields and everything. You get rid of them. Why ain't y'all white asses out there? You ain't on the farm. We see videos every day where people losing their farms, can't pick up their crops. Crops are rotting on the field because there's a handful of y'all that just want to be just pieces of shit. No. That's too bad. But my fam, we're going to continue to vibe up. We're going to continue to be collectively joined at the hip because we know that right will win. So, with that being said, yeah, okay. See my shirt? You like that? I think it's cute. Yes, that's right. It's my hole puncher. Be safe within your own selves, please. These are unusual and dangerous times that we live in. Nevertheless, we can and will overcome. M.A. True. I'm out.